Hi guys, Adventurous Allotment here. I'm just here by my citrus. It's looking as it has done recently. The leaves are curling and it doesn't look too clever. The one thing I noticed today is a few of the stems are turning black. So like you've got this one here, these are largely green so far, but you've got like the likes of this, and you might be able to see that darkish patch there. They're dying back, and it doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look good. I'm not sure the scope for this, but I then decided to maybe I should investigate the lower branches, maybe to see what the state of they are. Unfortunately, what I've noticed on a lot of these branches, especially these ones here, the ones above the graft, so this is the graft line here that you can see, and then there appears to be another graft line somewhere, but what you can see basically is this whole like thing has just been grafted onto that graft rootstock there. But one thing I've noticed is the likes of these here, which are these branches coming up here, it does appear like the bark is a little bit loose, and it's not completely on it, if you know what I mean. There's a bit of air between the bark and the other wood below it, and that is never a good sign. And I've seen in gardening, I've seen this before in gardening, where the bark has come away from the wood, and it usually means certain death, and I don't think many times there's not much recovery from that. It actually happened to my olive tree over there, which is now dead as well, where the bark came away and then eventually it peeled off, and once that happens, it's game over. So to have this happen to this citrus in parts is a bit concerning. It's not every branch at all, but they are connected to these main branches, which have that very loose, it's only very slight, but it's like a loose feeling bark. And I've like I said, I've had experience with this before, and it's never a good sign. So possibly at least the above the graft is going to be dead by the spring, but I don't know what the graft is, and I don't know if the graft would come back. If it's a yuzu itself, the graft, which is solid, this part here is solid. It's not the bark isn't loose, but the above ground parts are thinner and they're less solid, and they're younger, of course. So I don't know whether that means that it will sort of die back. I don't know what the outcome of that will be. But if it's loose bark, I assume that this whole lot, the whole top half above the graft, is dead, or it will become spring, because like I said, we've never known anything to recover from that. So we'll see. No idea otherwise. It could be a case that we'll have to wait till spring. This lot will die back, because we're starting to see die back on the green stems now. So this lot will die back, and then we'll have to saw it off, see what happens with the rootstock, and if the rootstock doesn't do anything, then it'll have to be binned. It's a shame, it really is a shame, because I was expecting it to carry through, because I wouldn't have thought that we had cold enough to do that, and the soil isn't very wet by any means. So all I can think of is that this is perishing simply because the roots are frozen and now they're rotting, and that is as simple as that. I don't think that it will ever come back from that. But yeah, so it might be the last time, or one of the last times you see this. We'll see. Certainly the stronger sun isn't doing anything for it. It's speeding up the process, if anything. But anyway, a bit of bad news there. No, but nothing you can do. This is the nature of the game when you grow out of zone and pushing your luck somewhat. The one thing is for sure, though, I'm not going to be growing any more citrus in the ground after this. I will find another plant to grow in here. Plenty of possibilities. Perhaps even a loquat or something could be grown in here. Something more able to take this frozen, moist ground anyway. Not the best news really, but there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and it's just a shame we couldn't have this one fruit in its maturity. But that's a lesson learned, and I think it's all about learning lessons. But you know, citrus, we're not ready for it yet. Climate change hasn't got that far yet, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll be back for a more positive video next time, I'm sure. Alright, see you later.